I'm not going to take it. Are you going to take it? Apparently you are, because you don't come and stand with me. You can't make a fucking phone call. You can't be a witness. You can't be a juror. You all got some kind of pussy fucking excuse. Don't you? Well, almost all of you. There's a couple that got the white shirts on. And that's more than we had before. So we multiplied. We're going to continue to multiply. Now, for any of you who have been paying attention to me and what I bring forward, we have this little teeny village here in Michigan, Kalkaska. It is so corrupt. Well, just like your community, I'm sure. The difference here is Kalkaska is a little teeny tiny community. You can drive through the village of Kalkaska in about a minute if you don't get stopped at the light in the middle. Yeah. 8 dispensaries, 3 head shops, and a cannabis lounge. And the center of cannabis oppression with regards to cannabis and oral health, cannabis and freedom. How many motherfuckers been in jail? How many motherfuckers are in jail? In prison? In court? Oh. Yeah. Well, ain't nobody ever been in court. You've been enslaved in an administrative process by the fucking British. The American Bar Association is British organized, British operated, and controls your judicial system. They robbed you of your republic. They robbed you of your court of law. They robbed you of your sovereignty. The American Dental Association is a private member association, just like the American Bar Association, just like the American Medical Association. Both the ADA and AMA are British organized, British operated, British run, controlling you. And what the fuck do you do? Oh, run to an attorney. You fucking moron! Wake the fuck up! I'm sure that's what these fucks at Birch Street Dental No Care in Kalkaska that follow the guidelines of the American Dental Association, where they put on average 15 million poison drip root canals in Americans' mouths every fucking year. Every fucking one a toxic tooth. Every one a continual poisoning. Dr. Thomas Levy finds oral plaques in the high pressure ventricle of 90% of his patients. He's a heart surgeon. Listen to his talk. It's on the homepage of the website. Now, over here in Kalkaska, the post office, it's time to go back to the post office because they haven't answered for a motherfucking thing. Not a motherfucking thing. So let's force them to answer. Let's force them to answer. Stand with me as a witness while I take care of business. Stand with me as a bodyguard while I take care of business. Because you're too fucking pussified to fucking do it. You need somebody else to do it fucking for you. Well, I'm your Huckleberry, baby. I ain't fucking around. Where the fuck are you? Kathleen Armstrong, you get your church ladies and you fucking be there. Or get the fuck off my fucking channel. My membership is dropping on my Telegram channel, and I'm happy about that. The motherfuckers have been keeping an eye on me that want to fucking take me out, fucking throwing their hands up in the air. Motherfucking pussies that know they're fucking pussies, know they don't fucking belong there, and I invite them to leave. Don't let the door hit you in the fucking ass. Because we don't need your pussy on your fucking knees, slave fucking energy. Now, these motherfuckers at Birch Street Dental, no care. I got the text correspondence, and it's in the description of the video for the call to Birch Street Dental Care. All right, now these motherfuckers obviously can't answer to anything, and they have really made themselves look really, really, really bad. So it's time to hold them to account. My first move wasn't to drag them into court. The move was put them in the court of public opinion, set the trap for them. Well, they're so fucking ensnared, they wouldn't step directly in the trap. They just went around fucking snared themselves. Now they are so motherfucking trapped. There ain't no fucking way out for these motherfuckers. And so it's time to call them to stand in the Superior Court of the Kalkaska County. And that means using the postal mechanics in the judicial process at the post office. So that'll be a perfect time to deal with the many, many issues of mail fraud, human trafficking, treason and trespass by the employees of the United States Postal Service in the United States Post Office in the village of Kalkaska. Now, we've experienced where 6 eyes and 3 cameras are not enough, because that's a permanent fucking record, and those are witnesses. So they create all the fucking confusion and all the fucking fear and all the fucking crap, and we just fucking knock them right on their fucking ass every fucking time, don't we? Yeah. Well, it's time to take them the fuck out. Are you gonna fucking stand with me? We need talkers. You motherfuckers, You can fucking talk pretty fucking good, but you such a fucking pussy. You got so many motherfucking excuses. Give me an excuse why you can't make a fucking phone call while I'm there. Yeah, you could get on the phone, one of the witnesses' phones. Put it on speaker. And then you can fucking talk to these motherfuckers. You can fucking explain it to them. How about we get a Zoom going and we get 100 people on the fucking Zoom as witnesses? There's somebody here in the, see, we have four people, 2 thumbs up. And the live chat is set for replay, YouTube. YouTube! Get off my fucking voice. Live chat is set for replay, YouTube. You fucking skip right past the fucking option for me to select live chat replay, and I have to fucking scroll back up the fucking page, and I click it, and then you still don't give me the live chat replay, YouTube. I got my eye aids here. The truth. Welcome. Get off the drugs, buddy. Your brain is fried. Okay. What drugs? I don't take drugs. Too smart for you. They stepped around the trap. Human trafficking at the local post office. Doubt it, buddy. You're damn right. You are a troll. And you can go. Yes, indeed. Well, we can remove you. Oh, it's each message. Well, you're... So, we have the evidence of the human trafficking through the post office. Every all caps name that is put through in a post is facilitating in human trafficking. With the evidence of dishonorable administrative human trafficking judge Lynn M. Boudet. So, are you going to come and stand with me? We've got the congressional fuckery, the 2 cent per half ounce mail. They keep denying it for me, and I don't want it. I want the postage paid. That 2 cent per half ounce was congressional fuckery to cheat you out of your post paid. The United States Postal Service was put there to fuck you out of your general post service. The United States ended in 1999, its 3rd and final bankruptcy. You've been under martial law ever since. The American Medical Association is British operated, British run. The American Medical Association is the 3rd leading cause of death by medical errors. Heart attack and stroke are the leading cause of death. Toxic teeth are the cause of 90% of heart attacks. Every root canal tooth is a toxic tooth. I think that makes the American Medical Association and the American Dental Association the #1 killers of Americans. And what do you say about that, Truth? They're the drug pushers. These dentists, they want to give you antibiotics for your abscessed tooth, which destroys your gut microbiome. When are you people going to own your authority? Those courts have a gold-fringed flag that is a bastardized, disgraced American flag. That's where you think you're going to find a justice system? Learn your flags, people. A spear on the top means war. That's a war flag. It's gold fringed. It's captured by the British. You got to have a bar card. You got to be a British agent. There is no license to practice law. There's a bar card. All right, in the description of this video is a new link. And I'm going to get to it here. This is Health Harvard. The endocannabinoid system, essential and mysterious. By Peter Grinspoon, MD, contributor. Now, I've engaged with Peter. Absolute dead end. Now, when you absorb the information in this article, you would think Peter would be all over this. But no. You see, well, the way Peter's approaching it is mysterious. The way I approach it is scientific. And cannabis is essential for human health, is so disruptive to so many industries as I listed off. This is why everything is so oppressed. You got these British agents got their hands in everything. So, many of us have heard of some of the transmitter systems within our bodies, such as the sympathetic nervous system, which gives us our fight or flight response. Few have heard of a more recently discovered endocannabinoid system. Recently discovered. What's recent? Makes it sound like yesterday. No, this has been known for a long, long time. It's just all been covered up. Discovered endocannabinoid system, which is amazing when you consider that the endocannabinoid system is critical for almost every aspect of our moment-to-moment functioning. The endocannabinoid system regulates and controls many of our most critical bodily functions. And that's in red. That's a link where you can go for more information, such as learning and memory, emotional processing, sleep, temperature control, pain control, inflammatory and immune response, and eating. The endocannabinoid system is currently at the center of renewed international research and drug development. Drug development? This is an herb. What is the endocannabinoid system? The endocannabinoid system comprises a vast network of chemical signaling and cellular receptors that are densely packed throughout our brains and bodies. The cannabinoid receptors in the brain, the CB1 receptors, outnumber many of the other receptor types of the brain. They act like traffic cops to control the levels of activity of most of the other neurotransmitters. This is how they regulate things, by immediate feedback, turning up or down the activity of whichever system needs to be adjusted, whether that is hunger, temperature, or alertness. To stimulate these receptors, our bodies produce molecules called endocannabinoids, which have a structural similarity to the molecules in the cannabis plant. Now, this is an excellent article. The link is in the description. This shit about marijuana causing memory loss. Look, people, that is short-term. It's short-term memory loss. It's short-lived. It's part of what you go through when you go from a absolutely malnourished endocannabinoid system to nourishing your endocannabinoid system. Now, there's in that article you're going to read where there's one gentleman has a theory that the how do I paraphrase what he said? Damn babble's a problem, isn't it? All right. He's saying that you need to forget from time to time because you are so bombarded with information, constantly being bombarded with information. And so cannabinoids are regulators. Your cannabinoid receptors and the signaling, they are immediate regulators. Your brain needs a break. Smoke a little weed, eat a little weed, vape a little weed, get some endocannabinoids going, and your body starts getting regulated. And it's saying, brain needs a break. I'm going to give the brain a break. But I'll tell you that forgetfulness, it goes away. People who have been engaging with cannabis for long periods of time, they do not have memory problems. I've never known them to have memory problems. People who just start taking it up, they'll have short-term memory problems. And then, of course, you have all the hysteria, and they're telling you that's a bad thing. In reality, it's a good thing. The cannabis rejuvenates gum tissue. Science can't do that. Cannabis removes calcified plaques. Commerce can't offer you that. Science can't do that for you. Not traditional science. I prove it to you scientifically. I've been gang stalked the world over since 2015. They destroy my life. They destroy my business. They destroy my businesses. They've cheated me out of thousands of patents. I've had big enemies. That's why I've had to figure this shit out. British owned, British organized, British run your judicial system, your healthcare system. And they have infiltrated every aspect of your life, including your political system. And we got truth over here, doesn't have a clue. So why don't you shove it up their fucking ass? Why don't you get up off your fucking knees and quit being a fucking pussy? How many people are in prison right now for marijuana? How many people are in jail right now for marijuana? How many people have paid how much money to how many fucking British agents for marijuana? Just wake the fuck up, people. Stand up, come together, get past your fucking division, get past your fucking fear, and hold these motherfuckers to account. We're going to do it again here in Kalkaska. Just like before, open and up front. Let them know it's coming and bring it. So get your white shirt. Get your shit together. And plan on spending a couple days here. This is monkey see, monkey do America. When Kalkaska County falls, when the demonic courts are closed and the lawful court is open, and Kalkaska is reconstituted to a free public, not a republic, a free public. Apparently, in quantum, republic means no public. We have been babbled for generations. However, we can communicate. We do communicate. When you listen to Russell, it's just like listening to anybody else. The speech is not all punctuated. That goes on the paper. That makes contract. That has to be mathematically correct sentence structure. Otherwise, it's babble. Otherwise, you have nothing. No legal sentence. So this is why, at this point in time, video recording, all the proceedings, all the service, the creating of the documents, video recording it. That shows the truth. That shows the volition. That overrides the babble. Time to step up and be a juror. It's time to be a prosecutor. You can prosecute your own cause in any of the courts in any of the states. Problem is, don't go into these circuit courts, district courts, and federal courts that got that gold fringe flag, because that ain't a court. That is a corporate administrative fraud. and you'd be a treasonous fuck to go in there. So, Truth, stick that in your pipe and smoke it. All right, 4 people here, 3 thumbs up. Anybody got a comment? Whoa. Somebody got a comment. Maritime. Corruption of the people's sovereignty, says maritime. Yeah, that is a maritime flag. That's law of the sea. They have docked their fucking treasonous fucking court system, their British agents on our land. In the superior court, British agents are liable to be tarred and feathered. British agents are not welcome. British agents are liable to find themselves a little bit more than tar and feathered. In the superior court, public attendance is encouraged. Cameras are encouraged. And your right to bear arms will never be infringed. Truth and law, not assumptions and presumptions and legalese of tricks and traps of enslavement and banking. Truth and fact. Yes, corruption of people's sovereignty, says, yes, sir, I call on it. Got contempt. Then I did the SPC filing, and now they can't do shit. Then I did the SPC filing. What's the SPC filing? I say you don't file anything into their system. You drag them into yours. You file into their system. You're all you're doing is giving it credence, and it should have none. It's demonic. It is not governmental, and it's fraud. Secure party creditor. All right. Well, again, if you can comprehend Executive Order 13818, it's easy to know that these administrative human trafficking circuit courts, district courts, and federal courts that fly that gold-fringed flag are ordered closed. And everybody participating in there, ooh, baby. Like Rob Emerson. Rob Emerson used to be with the People's Bureau of Investigation. Refuses to come and stand with me because he's working with British agents that are coming out of retirement. Yes, retired human traffickers coming out of retirement, and Rob Emerson is happy to be working with them in the demonic courts and won't come and stand with me. He says he's got 40 men listening to him. I've been trying to get 40 men. He's got 40 men. He's taking them down the path of treason. You people got to wake the fuck up. People tell you you need an attorney. No, you if he's got a bar card, no, that's a treasonous fuck. They're supposed to know the law. They're supposed to be the smart ones. They can't figure this shit out. Gitmo's got a beautiful spot for them. Well, I wouldn't be an American national. I wouldn't be a state national. I'm going to suggest you learn quantum grammar and what you're saying. I know what you want. Sovereign. Not sovereign citizen. Sovereign. And there's ways to do that. Like facilitating your postpaid registered mail. Everything's contract. The Universal Postal Union was just as babbled as everything else. You study Russell, you'll learn about the Global Postal Union. I think we're on our way to the Galactic Postal Union. I think when we come out on the other side of this, it will be evidence that we're not alone, have not been alone, and there's galactic posting. So my entire life has been a lie. Your life has been a lie. Doesn't that piss you off? You have been indoctrinated to be fear-based and paralyzed with fear rather than act. You have been staged with the likes of Yusuf and Alfonso and David Strait and Chris Hauser and Bonds for the Win and all these motherfuckers getting you to be a treasonous piece of shit, filing shit into that system. And then you got all these other brain dead sons of bitches that want the system to make a correction for their record. Good God. You are so babbled. You are so misled, misguided, and lacking knowledge so you can have proper critical thinking. This stuff is really simple, people. Let's see. Jim says, love listening to you, listening from Highlands of Scotland. Wow. Yeah. Thanks, Jim. I wish we had Americans loving listening to me, but my information is so powerful that it is suppressed, and I believe it's being suppressed from both sides because the global military alliance has their plan, they have their agenda, and they don't need the people mucking it up. But I got the recognition, I got the flyovers, multiple flyovers. That should mean something to you folks. That should give you some confidence. It should give you confidence to stand. It should give you confidence to be a witness. Corruption of the people, sovereignty says you can't do nothing, brother. The system is the devil. Yeah, you can't do anything in that system except tear it down, expose it. You drag them into your court, a court of law, superior court. Think of the word Superior, not inferior. Superior. Corruption of People's Sovereignty says, I donated to you, man. Whoa! Well, thank you. Thank you for being a supporter. I had to ask for money for a couple of years. I had no debt other than the fucking slave land taxes. I had to pay for the internet service, the phone service, the website, and electricity. And it was about $200 a month. And every month it was a struggle. I almost never had the money a month in advance. It was always down to the wire. And the amazing thing is that I know for a fact that most of those people that supported me during that period of time were my enemies. And that's how they get closer to me, where they can do their fuckery. And but I haven't had to ask for money. I stabilized. I am in poverty. I dry. I get out of the shower and I dry with rags. I mean, they're towels, but they're old. They're shredding. They're falling apart. I sleep on rags. I wear rags. I got the same damn pair of shoes I've had for the last few years with the same damn hole in it. That's getting a lot bigger now because I've had to wear the shoes. I spend most of my time barefoot, winter, spring, summer, and fall. But I've had to be wearing them shoes. It's like just to go out in public wearing them shoes. Transportation's a real issue for me too. I've exercised my right to travel, and I have assassinated my straw men. But these motherfuckers want me dead. They can't come with lights and sirens, so they send the hitman, and the hitman shit his pants. I'm literally one of the most feared men on this planet. So why don't you embrace that? Why don't you use that power? Why don't you come and fucking stand with me? We had two men come from Pennsylvania. A 1%er and a Marine. And Archangel Michael sent them here, and their timing was perfect. And we got a little momentum going here in Kalkaska. But then things happened. Now, more things have happened. And it's time to go back and shove it up their corrupt, treasonous ass. All right, I think I'm going to end it here. Corruption, I appreciate your support. If you're on my Telegram channel, I'm trying to help raise some money for Chase. Chase has a GoFundMe. Chase is a hell of a man. He's looking to raise about 10 grand for his surgery. And so the link for the description's pretty loaded. There's a lot in there, but you scroll on down, you get to the link to the Telegram channel. And let's see, I posted the link, I want to say 2 days ago. You'd have to scroll up a couple of days. There's not that many posts there. So let's see, another comment. Says, I'm on there, can't speak to anyone on there. Well, are you? There's two Telegram. I have two Telegram channels. The one is I put posts there. Nobody else can post, but you can comment. Now, those comments not only show up there, they show up on the chat channel. So there's actually 3 Telegram links. One is direct for me, for direct messaging. The other one is the mother channel, and primarily there the posts are cannabis posts. And nobody can post there. You can only comment on the post that I put there. But those comments actually show up on the chat channel. And I've had a time or two when somebody's over on the mother channel and they're making a comment and it's showing up on the chat channel, and I'm answering their question in the chat channel, but they don't see it. They don't see it. Well, actually, they'll here's what happened. I answer them and through the chat channel, and it appears in the comments over on the mother channel. So let's say they ask a question and it shows up on the chat channel. So I put a post there and then I comment back, and the comments showing up on both pages. And he's on the mother page and I'm saying there, and I got the finger pointing up because the post is right above the comment. He says, I can't see it. So maybe that's where you're at. Maybe you're stuck over there. So Citizen Science Oral Health Chat, or CS Oral Health Chat. So that might be what your issue is. Wow, 6 people here. Wow. Anybody have a question or a comment? Because I'm getting ready to close it out. Well, I'm flattered. 6 people. And 3 thumbs up. That makes me feel good, people. So Jim from Scotland. Love you, bro. My videos appear to get more exposure in other lands outside of America. So maybe you can share them with your American friends. All right, everybody. I'll be back. I love you. Own your authority. Hold these parasites to account. You can do it.